Right, Loki episode 3. It won't take long because you know and not a lot has happened. Join me after the scroll. Bonjour. So welcome guys. Normally this is where I say welcome, you wonderful sexy subscribers, which you know you all are. If any of you are watching this and you're a subscriber, love you. If you're starting to comment, love you even more. And I don't know if I'm getting many likes for my Loki reviews where you're liking it because you like the show. Because I think if you like the show, you're probably not liking these videos. And guys, I can't get on. I can't get on with this show. This for me epitomises everything that continues, that remains wrong with Dismal Minus and how they go about their business. It's everything. Anyway, so this week they go back to 1868. So Mobius and Loki go back to 1868. The Woman Series 1's in it as well. I don't know. I know I'm losing track a bit here, guys, but the enthusiasm's really waning. In fact, I think I forgot to do. I went on there and thought, oh yeah, I've got to do a review of episode 3, and episode 4 was on there as well. So I've obviously skipped a week, and no one noticed, not even me. Anyway, they're after missed minutes, and the other woman gets in first. But the quotes, these are the quotes from Loki that sum up. That he says it, and it's like he's describing. It's like he's describing Marvel, Disney, Marvel. So they go up to the 3 wooden figures of Balder the Brave, Odin, and Thor. It's the World's Fair, 1868. And old Mobius says, "Oh, does that look anything like Odin?" And he goes, "No," he said, "it's embarrassing. It's a crass generalisation." And I thought, wow, you've nailed that. And Loki's looking at him and he goes, "Such poverty of imagination." And I thought to myself, do you know what? Yeah, we're about 10-15 minutes into this episode, and all you've done is walk around and talk what they've got to do next, talk where they've got to go next. I tell you what. And Mobius turns round before they walk off somewhere else. Mobius turns round to him and says, "Yeah, I always forget you're one of them, like awesome." And I thought, no, we all forget. I forget. I forget that he laid waste to the Avengers in the first film. It just short of decimating the Avengers until the Hulk turned up. He almost had the earth on his knees working with a Chitauri, whatever they were called in the first film. So yes, yeah, you nailed it this week, Mr. Hiddleston, with your dialogue. And the dialogue, as usual, there's a chase scene. So they find Kang, a variant of Kang, and he gets chased. So Kang he's a bit of a con man in 1868. He's this variant, and he's running away from the people that he swindled out of some money. And he runs onto the Ferris wheel and hides, and then gets off, and then sends them off. Yay! Oh, it's action packed. If you haven't seen it, action chase scene onto a wooden Ferris wheel from 1868. Ooh. As the bloke's chasing him, and this is bearing in mind, like there are threats. He swindled them out of his money, $1,000. He wants his money back, and he's obviously going to beat him up, duff him in. But there's got to be a threat, hasn't there? And as they jump on the Ferris wheel, just before as they're going up the steps, the bad guy with all his gang behind him says, "We've got you now." Oh, I just find it thoroughly pathetic. Thoroughly. And then there's just loads and loads and loads of more psycho, pseudo babble, science just babbling, just words, like just words vomited from their tongue of nonsense, absolute nonsense talk. With time travel, I think you've got to set it up quick, easy, and keep it the KISS principle. Keep it simple, stupid, right? Because you can tie yourself up in knots, and the more you try and explain it and hone in, and the more precise you try and be, even if it is this waffly pseudoscience they're trying to give us, the more it makes you think about the whole time travel aspect of it, and the more little bits fall out of bed, like fall out of sync, don't work. Just set up the simple devices that you need, and it has been done successfully with so many, countless time travel films where they just set up the machine. Might be a car that's to go over 70, or it might be the big machine. Well, you don't even see the machine in Looper, if you've ever seen that Bruce Willis film. They just set it up, that's it. Don't really talk about it anymore. And even one of the characters in it, I think that's the bad guy, towards the end says, no, we don't talk about time travel. Almost like a nod and a wink to the audience. So this is just... And Sylvie arrives with a machete to kill Kang. Now, we know she's on a mission to kill Kang, but again, I thought they had magic. But Loki uses some magic, uses a little green puff of magic to make someone disappear from there and appear outside. Woo, sent shivers down my spine seeing him use magic once. And then they have a pathetic... So they're on the Ferris wheel now, going up and around with Kang. Loki needs to take Kang, this variant of Kang, back because for some reason he can cure the thing in the TVA. I don't know. Well, I do know, but I just don't care. Don't care about any of them. I don't care whether they succeed in their mission. I don't care that Miss Minutes is in this. I just don't care. There's no relevance to anything. Nothing resonates. Nothing lands. There's no jeopardy for anything. They literally slowed this down to... there's no stakes. There's nothing. And I know they're going for the Doctor Who vibe, right? So last week, I forget what they was doing in episode 2, but it weren't 1868. And this week is 1868, so you've got a costume romp around the World's Fair of 1868. I get it. But in Doctor Who, the world would have been at stake immediately before that, and they would have had to find something, or there was an alien race being invading that particular time. Whatever it is in Doctor Who, they seem... The better ones, and I'm not a big Who fan, but one thing I do know why that has survived for so long is that the stakes for the people around them. Because obviously you don't tune in to a show every week and the bloke's name who's on the show, you expect him to die. But you do expect maybe people around him or him to fail in his mission or whatever it is. That's how good storytelling gets done. This stuff from Dismal, and it isn't just Loki, is it? It's everything. Everything they touch, they have got no... The programme's got no integrity. There's no professionalism at all. It's a childish... It's just immature. The basest common denominator. The music in it, everything is so shocking. And that's it. End of this episode. All spoiler alert. I've put spoiler alert on the thumbnail. I don't think anyone cares. I don't think anyone's watching this, are they? And also, so anyway, she after half an episode from when Sylvie turns up, Loki just manages to talk her out of doing it. That's good, wasn't it? I think it was Loki talking her out. Someone's talking her out of doing it anyway. I forget already. Only watched it half an hour ago. Yeah. End. So, that is it for episode 3. I don't know. The chase scene was funny. in the World Trade Center, but no, you know, I can mock. I think I've mocked the dialogue, but mocking a pathetic chase scene, Kang's hiding behind a little column. It's Keystone Cops stuff again. Absolute Keystone Cops. He's literally hiding behind, in the Egyptian bit, there's a needle, you know, and he's hiding behind it. And as they run past him, he moves around the Egyptian needle. That's the quality of entertainment we got. Yeah. This is the show with the name of the Norse God of Mischief on it. And he's walking around talking. That's it. Oh, no, he does use his magic in this episode, to be fair. And the battle with Sylvie is awesome. You know he isn't, don't you? You know he isn't. So I am going to leave it there, guys. I don't know if I'll bother with episode 4, to be fair. I don't think anyone cares, least of all me. But if I do, I'll see you next time. And if not, I'll see you on one of my other videos. And again, thank you all. If you are subscribing, liking, and, you know, please comment. Even if you don't like it, come on. Even if you don't agree, let's talk about it, because it's only Dismal Minus. Till next time, adios.